Good day, students. Today, we are going to study about subtraction of whole numbers with or without regrouping. Let's start with a simple problem. If you bake 12 cookies and ate 8 of them, how many cookies do you have left? Okay, so I have here an illustration. So these are the 12 cookies that you have baked and the 8 cookies that you have eaten. So from this illustration, we can simply say that there are 4 cookies that have left. In math, we have this operation that will help us take away or subtract one number from another number easily. So we can separate each number. So using the mathematical expression, we can write the given numbers as 12 minus 8 is equal to 4. So as you would see, we have that we call minuend, subtrahend, and difference. When we say minuend, that is the number from which another is to be subtracted. And then subtrahend, that is the number to be subtracted from another. And of course, the difference is the answer in subtraction. When the expression is written horizontally, the minuend is always at the left and the subtrahend is at the right. Let's have now the rules on how to subtract numbers. So you have to remember the following. First, place the minuend above the subtrahend. Second, align the numbers by place value. Third, subtract the ones digits, tens digits, hundreds digits, and so on up to the digit in the highest place. And then, regroup or use borrowing if it is needed or necessary. Let us now apply the rules in our examples. So let's have 459,678 minus 235,218 is equal to n. N is used to substitute for unknown number. Step 1, you have to subtract the ones digit. Okay? So let us subtract the ones digit, which are 8 and 8. 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. Then you have to align it to the ones digits. Subtract the tens digits. We have 7 minus 1, that is 6. Then align 6 to the tens digits. Then we have subtract the hundreds. We have 6 minus 2 is 4. Then thousands. 9 minus 5 is 4. Then 10,000s. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Then we have the 100,000s. So 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. And so the answer is 224,460. Children, we could check your answers in subtraction using addition. Remember, addition is the reverse of subtraction. So you have to add subtrahend and then the difference. So the sum should be the number in the minuend. Okay, let's have another example. This time, we will use borrowing or with regrouping. So you have to align the digits. Okay, then subtract from right to the left. Since you can subtract 7 from 6, so you have to regroup or borrow 10 to the next digit. So 6 will become 16, and then 5 will become 4. Okay, now we can subtract 7 from 16, and that would have a difference of 9. So align 9 to the ones digit. Now let's proceed to the tens digit. So we have 4 minus 8. Since we can subtract 8 from 4, so 4 will now borrow from digit 4 in the hundreds place. 4 will become 14, and then 4 will become 3 in hundreds place. So subtract 8 from 14, the answer is 6. Now, let's proceed to the hundreds digits. 3 minus 2 is 1. So we will not use borrowing because we can subtract 2 from 3. Okay? Then let us now proceed to the next digits. In thousandths place. Okay, so we have 9 and 2. So we cannot subtract 9 from 2. So 2 will now borrow from 7. So 2 will become 12. And then 7 will become 6. Okay, let us subtract 9 from 12, and that would have a difference of 3. Then let's proceed to the 10,000th digits. 6 minus 3 is 3. Then we will just copy the remaining digit in the 100,000th place. Okay? Or we will just bring it down. So the answer is 633,169. Always check your answer using addition. Add the difference and the subtrahend. And the answer to that must be the minuend. Okay, so here in our checking, we can conclude that the answer is correct since we have the same minuend to the given equation. Now let's proceed to our next example. So start subtracting from the right. So we have first the ones digit. We cannot subtract 9 from 1. So 1 will borrow 10 to 8. That would make 1 to 11 and 8 into 7. Okay? 11 minus 9 is 2. Okay, then let us subtract the tens digits. 7 minus 7 is 0. Then we have the hundreds digits. We cannot subtract 6 from 4, so 4 will now borrow 10 from 2. That would make 4 to 14, and then 2 to 1. Okay? Now let us subtract 6 from 14. That would make the difference of 8. Let's proceed to the thousandths digits. 1 minus 0 is 1. Now let us have the 10,000th digits. So we have 1 and 7. We cannot subtract 7 from 1. So 1 will now borrow 10 from 9. That would make 1 as 11. And then 9 will become 1. So 11 minus 7 is 4. And then since 9 would become 8, so 8 minus 8 is 0. We will no longer write 0 since it is in the highest place. Okay, same procedure is done in our last example. So 8 minus 1 is 7. Then 0 would become 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. Then 9 minus 3 is 6. Since we borrowed from digit 0, it would become 9. So 9 minus 9 is 0. Since we borrowed from digit 8, it would become 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. And then 4 minus 1 is 3. So that is the answer in the equation. Okay, so children, just remember the following steps in subtraction of large numbers. Okay, thank you.